Coming almost out of left field, the 2003 arcade hit SVC Chaos is back and better than ever. Where? Well, on your computer, console, etc., through Steam. I think you're going to enjoy it on That Game Plays.
Perfect.
Hi folks, it's CC here, of course, with the great one, Stone Cold Loki himself from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. How you doing, Loki?
Doing pretty good. I'm amazed that we got this. It just came out of nowhere, blew everybody's doors off. I'm speechless. I love the Versus series.
Well, this Versus series is fantastic, and I don't know if people know what this is, but it's basically an arcade machine recreation of this game, and as you said, nobody expected this. Well, I didn't see it coming, but let's take a look at it so you guys all know what we are talking about. We're talking about SNK versus Capcom, and this thing is looking good. Of 109 reviews, it's got a 92% very positive score already on Steam. Coming to you from Code Mystics, and you can see some of the gameplay here. It looks super fun. That looks like the arcade game.
It is exactly like an arcade game port. Anybody who played it on console, and yes, this was on console, it's almost a one-for-one. They haven't changed anything. Gameplay is tight. Fights are fierce. Pick from your favorite. You know, you want Terry Bogard, Andy, Joe from SNK. You got them. You want Ken, Ryu, Dawson. You got them. So you got your best Capcom fighters and your best SNK fighters, and they're about to go to town on each other.
Yeah, I think Dulcim will be fun to play, and Ryu, of course. But what's amazing about this is it's not terribly expensive either. It's only $19.99, so you can play this classic with basically everybody, as you mentioned. I think it looks good, but this it's got, I don't know, it's pretty full. 36 iconic characters across various series, mainly the King of Fighters and the Street Fighter characters, and they just do battle in this brand new rollback netcode and tournament mode. Match-based game. I think this looks fun in a way that I don't know that many people are prepared for.
It is. I've already gotten into Versus. I've played online. The fighting's tight. There's not any lag that I could tell. I've already been through single player mode. You've got training mode. You've got all the stuff that you don't normally see in an arcade port. It's tight. It's a tight port of a great arcade game.
Yeah, and it looks like really you can get, up to 9 players in a lobby. That's crazy. They've got some exciting features to perfect your SVC Chaos experience. There's a new hitbox viewer. Really? Have you played with that?
Frames matter. Everyone knows frames and hitboxes matter when it comes to fighting game if you want to go pro. Right. I used to be on a pro circuit just for Street Fighter. Everybody knows you got to get your hitboxes down. You got to get every frame matters. So if you really want to get into tournament combat play and become an expert fighter in this, that is the perfect opportunity to learn up and learn how some of this works.
Well, and looking at it, it doesn't seem like it requires anything monstrous as far as your computer stuff. I mean, obviously, the minimum requirements are certainly reasonable, all the way down to a GeForce GTX 970. It also looks like the suggested stuff is still well within reach, with a 1070 being the what they consider best. I imagine most people are well beyond these requirements, so I think this thing is going to be gorgeous. But we know this is a surprise, Loki, and how do we know it? We know it because, well, didn't quite have the numbers that we were expecting. There's only 224 players playing right now as we record, and 386 in the last 22 hours. So this is less than 24 hours old as we record this. When the video goes out, obviously it'll be a day or two beyond that. But hopefully this player base continues to climb. Does this surprise you that there's not as many people playing as you would think?
No, but only because no one knew this was coming out. There was no foreshadowing. There was no warning. It just appeared, and I got a call from a friend. That's how behind the game I was. I got a call from a friend that said SNK versus Capcom is on Steam. And I said, and I immediately went to Steam. It's $20. I said, it's mine. And I'm hoping and praying that once people realize this game is out, more and more people are going to buy it, and we're going to get more of these. Because the last really good SNK versus Capcom game was way back on the Naomi and the Dreamcast. That is the game that sold bukus. That is the game that had some of the best hand-drawn art in any fighting game ever. That's the one we really want. Hopefully this is the lead up to them going, we're going to dump the entire collection online, and we're going to let you have it at an affordable price. And holy crap, I hope the player base comes back. Some of those are the best fighting games I ever played.
Well, and I think that having the multiverses stuff, or the ability to actually have a versus fight online across everything in a classic arcade game like this, I think this is awesome. But look at this; it looks like the numbers are moving the right way. 1,386 followers. It's in the top 40 sellers. It's got 91% positive reviews. I don't know. Could be much worse. Could be much worse.
If you look on the negative reviews, a lot of those are complaining about the cover art. There has been some changes to the cover art, but the game is the same game that it was. They didn't go down and really tweak any of the gameplay. So I understand people are upset that they might have covered up some of my on the cover art, but the game's still the same. And that is what matters.
Well, right now, if I flipped over here, you can see the actual game itself. This is the game trailer on Steam. You can watch this yourself. It looks amazing. It looks classic. It looks as remembered. And I'm gonna probably download this later today. So thank you for that, Loki. I appreciate it. But hey, we're not here just to talk about amazing things. Well, actually we are, but we're also here to say, hey, are you gonna try this out? We got to know. Let us know down in the comment section below if this is your kind of game. If you're gonna play it, I imagine we'll have some of our team play it. We'll probably end up with some game reviews. We got a game review coming up from Loki, right, bud? What game review? You want to prep everybody for what you're reviewing?
Ninja Gaiden, the original NES release.
Wow. Okay, folks. Well, be on the lookout for that sometime this week. And also, check out another couple of reviews that'll also drop this week. We're getting into that part of it now, and we appreciate your support. We can only do this with your support, so make sure you hit the thumbs up button. You're definitely subscribed, turn on all the notifications, and show up on Wednesdays for the live stream, which is from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. As always, game on!